Alright, we're talking about Final Fantasy XIV today. The director of the game, Naoki Yoshida, has gone on record saying he does not appreciate the discourse surrounding rival MMO World of Warcraft, saying it's the wrong conversation to have. This comes from a PC Gamer article which I'll have linked in the description. WoW has been in a steady decline over the years, with fans of the game becoming more and more frustrated with the state of the game, a lot of whom are pretty fed up with the storyline surrounding the major character Sylvanas Windrunner. The game has also received criticism from streamers like Asmongold, who plays WoW in his streams. On the other side of things, you have Final Fantasy XIV, which has seen extraordinary growth, so much so that the game couldn't be sold digitally on their own storefront for a period of time. Servers have been so full lately that a recent patch even decided that they would be disconnecting players who have been idle for more than 30 minutes, seemingly in an effort to keep servers from being full while players logging in wouldn't have to wait too long to play. This all comes to a head when players inevitably begin comparing the two games. From what I've seen personally, the majority of this commentary comes from players that are saying Final Fantasy XIV won, or WoW is dead, etc. Even I'm guilty of this sentiment, as I'm actively playing Final Fantasy XIV, and loving it by the way, while on the outside looking in on WoW and its current state, seeing so many opinions on the matter. And yes, this is my gameplay you're seeing, and yes, I have a cat girl as my character, do not judge me. A lot of Final Fantasy XIV's growth can also be attributed to many things, among them being a recent Asmongold stream where he played the game for himself. Word of mouth and social media praise is also a contributing factor, informing people that the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV has a free trial and includes the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion up to level 60 with no restrictions on playtime. I'm sorry. I had to do it. Fucking love that meme. Even my friend made a shirt with the meme on it. It is so good. Anyway, Naoki Yoshida, director of Final Fantasy XIV, is not happy this commentary is even taking place. When told by a fan in a livestream he held that Final Fantasy XIV had been more popular this year than WoW has, he commented on the matter. In the article, he is quoted saying, "Blizzard is definitely aware of this, but without World of Warcraft, A Realm Reborn wouldn't exist. WoW was the game we constantly looked up to. Our goal was to recreate a Final Fantasy version of WoW, so saying we won or lost to WoW is off base to start with, because they were the game we aspired to be." If you're not familiar with Final Fantasy XIV being the greatest comeback story ever witnessed in game development, I recommend looking into it. Its initial release prior to A Realm Reborn was bad. Like, bad. And A Realm Reborn was where it all got turned around. If you have some time, I recommend checking out NoClip's documentary on Final Fantasy XIV, which I'll have linked in the description, or an iCard. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, I just work here. Yoshida still gives praise to WoW for what Blizzard was able to accomplish, and honestly, they did manage to accomplish quite a bit. However, the internet is gonna internet, and we're inevitably gonna see this kind of comparison more and more as time goes on. Personally, I don't think these kinds of conversations are bad. If anything, it's great insight for the devs of the game in question. Share your opinions, give your critiques and reviews, and hopefully the devs can take into consideration these takes from their own community. The main takeaway from all of this is that Yoshida is a class act and we all love him. I just need to catch up so I can play Endwalker when it comes out. I'm still in the middle of Heavensward and I'm loving every second of it. If you wanted to check the game out for yourself, the meme isn't a lie. Go there to their website and have a blast. And that's all I had for this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell to see when I upload a new video. Don't know what to comment in regards to the story? Just comment judged in all caps, because I know you're judging me for having the cat girl character. Lastly, just want to let you know that I do stream on Twitch, which you can find a link in the description along with all of my social media. Still don't have a schedule for my streams, but make sure you drop on by. Hope you have a good one, and I'll catch you next time.